Hi, happy Ganesh Chathurthi. Today
Happy
is
Vinaya Chaturthi.
we call it Pillayar Chaturthi or Ganesh Chaturthi. It's a big festival in India when we celebrate and pray to the elephant god as he is known around the world. We make yummy offerings to him, which are mostly round in shape, and they're called modakam. They are dumplings that are stuffed with sweet stuffings. Different family has their own recipe, and today I'm going to show you quick three different dishes I'm making as offerings to God. I've cleaned up my puja room. Kids are going to get some flowers from the garden. This is essentially a vlog of how we are celebrating our Ganesh Chaturthi. So let me show. Back in those days when my grandmother used to do this, it was a huge day for us because everybody is chipping into the amount of work that needs to be done for the puja. So doing huge amounts of sundal, and sundal is a savory item of made with pulses that you temper with mustard and coconut, scraped coconut. It tastes really good. So making huge amounts so we can distribute to all our neighborhood, and all the sweets and the dumplings. It's quite laborious, so everybody pitches in. It's a huge day. But here in modern days where we are in Melbourne, it's a work day, but we still want to hold on to the tradition so the kids also get to enjoy what we enjoyed in our childhood. So I'm making a mini quick version that anyone can do. I know these days everything is boiled down to outsourcing from outside, but I want to show to you that it doesn't have to be really difficult. You can pull it off within half an hour, maximum 1 hour, if you learn some quick tricks and techniques. So I'm just sharing with you my quick way of putting the puja together. Okay, let me first introduce my hardworking assistant here. He said he was the main ingredient. He's breaking these
This
palms.
is to all the husbands, yeah?
Yeah.
Keep your wife happy.
So, happy wife, happy life, huh? So these palm candies are a kind of jaggery which I had at home. So Vijay is helping me just make them into small pieces. So jaggery is an ingredient. Then I have frozen coconut which I've just defrosted in the microwave. And look at this, canned chickpeas. So I didn't have to soak. And I guess this is the quickest and easiest puja I'm putting together in years. I might stick to this. So I also wanted to inspire other people by sharing what I'm doing. So chickpeas for the sundal. Then I have the coconut ready, and then I have the moong dal which will be mixed with the coconut. I'm going to show you how that's done. I got my prep for the chickpeas. These are the temperings, and I have all my bowls ready to offer in front of God. My puja space is also clean and ready, and I have completed making this dough, which is really quick and easy. So this is a flour I used. Any string hopper flour you can get from the Indian shop. It's a rice flour. You mix the flour with some salt and add hot boiling water and mix it up and make a dough. That's all I've done. So this dough is ready, sitting, waiting for me to get the stuffing done. So let's get started. And Vijay's chopping. This is a really hard puja, so you kind of chopping it up. So this is black sesame seeds. I'm trying to make a sweet round ball. So sesame seeds are something that is always used on Ganesh Chathurthi in one of the dishes, and this is something my grandmother does, so I'm following her recipe, which is a very easy one. So I'm going to fry this for about 5 minutes. As it fries, it will start spluttering, and you see these brown specks, those are spluttered. So not everything will turn into brown, but in 5 minutes they are ready. You got to be careful with this one because it's easy to burn sesame seeds. So just keep stirring it in and then you should be all right and ready to go in 5 to 7 minutes. You will know from the smell. There will be a beautiful aroma. Okay, we've done the sesame seeds. Next, I'm going to put this 1 tablespoon of butter. You can use ghee because I don't have ghee. I'm using the butter straight. And this is about 2 tablespoons of moong dal. So ideally this is, you start with the ghee, but I always do this if there's no ghee, I just use the butter directly. And yeah, melted butter is ghee. So you fry this till it becomes slightly brown. So it gives a nice crunch to the coconut and jaggery dumpling. So this will again take only a short few minutes to be done in a minute. While that's frying, let me show you what else I have here. So I have powdered cardamom, and I'm going to use some of the sugar here and all of this coconut. So all of this together will make the dumpling stuffing. So different families have their own stuffing. My mother-in-law does a different style. This is what I have grown up eating. So what I'm doing. This is on sim. I'm going to increase it a little bit. Get the job done. So it's almost ready now for me to add a good pinch of the cardamom, and then I'm going to take a fistful of jaggery and add to this. Another fistful. Can never be too sweet. So I'm going to let this all marry and mix and melt. To this, in goes the coconut. And always when you make something sweet, you add a pinch of salt to bring all the flavors out. So I always follow that. So just that's it. Little bit of salt brings the flavor out beautifully. So this is done. I'm going to switch off the stove because that easy, that quick. I'm going to add a little bit sugar because I'm just going to be lavish and make it extra sweet. This is done. So I'm going to transfer this into the bowl. So my stuffing is done now. How easy and quick was that? Next, I'm making the sundal, which is the savory snack made out of chickpea with tempered chili, curry leaves and coconut, and the mustard seeds goes in first. So this is our quintessential tempering box with all the spices in, which gets used for pretty much every dish. I take something from out of this. So this is a very simple dish. So first what I do is add a little bit of oil. Some mustard. Let the mustard splutter. for the spluttering, I'm going to add in my chilies. Make sure the chili is fried. And then in goes the curry leaves. It's a beautiful sound. And the curry leaves are frying. This is totally optional. If you have, you can add some asafoetida. That is something, because every time you have something like lentils and legumes, to avoid the inflammation. Add some salt and the coconut reserve for this. Sundal is ready. While I'm doing this, the boys are here having a French fest. Arya just carried 180 kilos. You okay? Strong boy.
My small boy.
The sundal into the bowl. We don't taste for salt and all that. We offer to God first. Then we will. Only then we'll have it. So this is done. Sesame seeds done. So for the sesame seeds balls, I have the dry fried or broiled sesame seeds here. So I'm going to use just half of it. I think that will do, because I just want to make a few, save some for something else. So into this goes 1 pinch of cardamom powder. This is fresh powder that I normally prepare and keep. And then into this goes a handful of jaggery, pinch of salt, and then I'm going to grind this. It's almost done. I'm going to grind it. It's nicely powdered, but I'm going to grind it just a bit more till it becomes slightly wet, to let the oil from the sesame seed come out and make it easy to make balls out of it. Now that's done. So straight from here, I'm going to take little at a time. And start making sesame balls. So now we are going to do the third thing, which is stuffing the dumpling. So I've got a little bit of the rice flour in my hand, and then I'm going to stuff it with this and make it into a nice shape. The shape is our choice. You can get creative with it. Arya, do you want to help me?
Okay.
So I used a little bit of oil in my hand. So I got some oil on the plate there, so it doesn't stick to my fingers and it's easy to work with. So you just make a flat shape, and then I use a spoon to scoop some of this sweet stuff here. Just add a little bit. It's a bit too much. Yeah, and then you can do different things. This is one of the things that is very easy to do, and most people do this shape.
Could I try one?
Yeah, go on. So
So
kids
do
can
I
also
try-
have fun making different shapes. So this is one shape. I'll show you a few other things, few other shapes you can do.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it here. So
Are you
let's
trying
just
one?
transfer this into one bowl.
Is this enough?
So we already finished 2 dishes. oil and this. Now next I'm doing another shape.
Good, Arya.
Can't get it flat without it dipping.
Yeah, you gotta practice. So look at me. Not that much practice. It's easy. You just do one and you'll get a.
Why do you use a rolling pin, Arya?
No, that's messy. You can just do it with your hand. So this is another shape which simply you close it into a half moon. That's very easy too. So you keep going. I'm going to do about so much. I'm going to continue doing more stuffing with this, so that will continue to become into a stuffed. Now this is something I just created last year and everyone liked it, and it's so easy to make too. So I'm just going to mix directly some. It's my accidental invention, but
They loved it.
yeah, so
Arya, do you like it last time?
become.
Yeah.
You love it, right?
I'm just adding some more rice flour because and I'll simply make this into balls and steam it. No
Yeah.
stuffing.
Show me your stuffing.
Mommy is so good. Still trying to make a sheep.
So you're getting ready for the cricket season, Arya.
What cricket is it?
So these
Cricket
are
balls.
like sweet as it is. I'll make it smaller so that it's because it's going to be steamed just like that. So everyone's having fun pitching in, and so we got through most of it. So what I'm going to do is put these balls first into the steamer because these take a few minutes to cook through. So I'm going to put these
Oh yeah, to stick to the plate.
into my steamer. Set the timer for 30 minutes. Cover it. This is another layer that can go on top. So I'm going to spray some oil so that it doesn't stick to the bottom, and then place the dumplings. I think we barely took half an hour, yeah, Vijay?
Yeah, maybe half.
And we've done 4 dishes.
It's because you have good assistants.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And no
Give you
obvious,
credit.
yeah?
Just put it in. So that's the last one.
Will that stick?
By here. So this will go on top of my. This electrical steamer was a life changer for me. So I can just walk away. In 30 minutes it will be off. I can choose to come and check. I'm gonna go get some flowers now. Okay, so now for the flowers. As you can see, this is spring. We're just in the beginning of spring, and I kept these flowering plants. We revamped our garden during lockdown and put all these flowers because I wanted a space with flowers so we can help ourselves whenever we need to offer to God as well. So today we have lots of choice. So he's going to fill this pot up.
6, 7, 8.
Garden always brings so much joy.
Next flower.
Checking in with the dumplings. It's been 10 minutes now. So this is done. Because it's all cooked already, it's done. Just looking at this. I might just leave it for another 5 minutes and switch it off.
Look at all flowers.
So the dumplings are ready in between 10 to 12 minutes. So I'm transferring them. And then we are ready to offer, say our prayers, and dig in. I want to show this Ganesha that my son made last year actually and never dismantled it. So out of his toy set for mechanics, is it? He made this little rat, right? The mouse, which is the vehicle for Ganesha, and he made the Ganesha with the clay dough, and yeah, that's a good memory for him. And he didn't want me to dismantle it, so we've just left it, and it gets to sit in the altar still. And this is Ovi's painting, huh? Oil pastel, yeah?
Pastel, yeah. I have. Bubblegum.
Yellow Unda is one of the best.
Thank
I
you.
love
This
it.
one the best.
No, this is the best.
This is the best.
No, this is the best.
This is the best.
No, this is the best. No.